Napalm on your napalm on your Nike fly. Seashell on the heater blast, now I stay alive. Bad timing with the pride. Too fly by the Commodore.
Hey guys, welcome back to another video. So in this video, I am going to be discussing about my second week of carb cycling. As you guys know, I'm entering into still keto, but carb cycling at the same time in order to build muscle. There's going to be a series as well available here on my YouTube channel. So that's where I'll be uploading everything. So this particular week was August 14th to August 18th of carb cycling week and keto week. And I want to say that this week was focused really on form. I also wanted to go full out. I wanted to pretty much push my body past its point. And I could say the reason for that is me watching a lot of YouTube videos, preferably females, of them lifting and doing certain type of exercises and how they push themselves and everything like that. But what I could say is that what started to happen for me was that I started to self-doubt myself in regards to looking at that individual and like, okay, I have to do the exercise exactly how they did the exercise. I can't lose form or anything like that. Like, I just have to perfectly meet that criteria. This particular week was a little bit, well, not even a little bit. This week was tough for me, to be honest. And, by the time the end of the week, I started to really think about my reason why. Like, why am I doing this? Why am I working out? Why am I trying to carb cycle? Why did I even do keto? And I was like, okay, you did this in order to feel better about yourself, to feel more confident in you, not necessarily worried about what others may think about you or what, even what they think about me physically, mentally, spiritually, whatever way. Like, it's not about that. This is just completely focused, on me. And I can say I really tried to just implement that into my mindset. However, by the end of the week, I was still in a place of self-doubt. I also started to somewhat lose my desire for carb cycling and just kind of going back to keto. Watching my weight pretty much go up and down has definitely played, a toll on me as well too. Like, it was just a combination of different things that was going on. So, this week, like I said, it was tough, but we pushed through, or I pushed through it and everything like that. I worked out Monday through Thursday, only days. I think I worked out on the weekend as well too. I don't 100% remember at this time. But, I just tried to do my best and push through the feelings that I was feeling at that particular, week or days and everything like that. Because I just want to say, like, this whole weight loss journey, feeling better about ourselves, whatever you want to call it, it's more than just the exercise. Like, it's honestly a mental thing. Like I always say in my other videos, like, if your mental is not on point, then exercising is not going to really, like, you can still do it, but your mental aspect needs to be at a certain level in order for you to accomplish that goal of doing that exercise or eating better or whatever the case, whatever the situation may be. So I don't know, like, right now I'm in my 4th week of carb cycling. I am doing better this week, But what I could say is I guess, takeaway from this is that to not try to mimic somebody else, to not try to, do not self-doubt yourself. Think about all the goals that you have reached and everything. And just kind of like pat yourself in the back. I think that's something I had said in my prior videos and everything like that. So that's just something I wanted to speak on. We're going to go ahead and get into the numbers aspect now. I'm going to be comparing the first week of carb cycling to the second week of carb cycling. I'm going to be throwing in some exercising. If I already haven't put it in this part of the video, then you will see it, in the next clip and everything. I'm not sure how I'm going to edit this for you guys, but like I said, just continue to push through and everything. You're going to get there, and don't try to, role model somebody else. Don't try to be like somebody else. Just be yourself. All right, guys, I will talk to you in the video. Okay. All right, guys. So instead of me looking at week number 1 of carb cycling, I decided to leave that week out, because there was a lot of information missing in that week since I wasn't measuring every single day. So I said, but let me instead focus on week number 2. So this here is all my information. The week of 8/14 to 8/18, what my weight was, what my meal style was, skeletal muscle, fat mass, and BMI. So what I noticed is that for 8/15, that day I was high carb, and my weight came in at 168.8. Now I do weigh myself in the morning as soon as I get up, before I drink any water or anything like that. My skeletal muscle was 63.6. My fat mass was at 50.2 pounds. So now I said, let me go ahead and look at 8/16, since that was a low carb day, to see if I had any improvement on my skeletal muscle. But what I noticed is that my weight went down to 168.2, which was about 0.6 pounds. My skeletal muscle was 63.5, so it dropped 0.1 pound. My fat mass was at 49.7, and that dropped 0.5 pounds. So now I expected for my weight to drop, and I was like, okay, that's fine. I'm expecting for my weight to drop. However, what I noticed is that my skeletal muscle was actually less on 8/16 when I did low carb, and I was expecting for my skeletal muscle to be higher than that. I wasn't expecting that I was going to, I guess you can say, lose skeletal muscle from the 15th to the 16th. Now, I went and I jumped to 8/17 because I was like, okay, this is another high carb day. Let me see what happens once I switch to high carb back to low carb. Same exact thing. My weight went down actually 2 pounds. As you can see, I was 169.4 and it dropped down to 167.4. However, I was at a good skeletal muscle on the 17th of 63.8, and my fat mass was at 50.5. However, the following day when I did low carb, and again measuring and weighing myself in the morning, I actually lost skeletal muscle. So I'm at 59.3 for my skeletal muscle, and then 55.6 for my fat mass. So I'm not exactly sure what is going on with my body. Like, I was like, you know what, let me go ahead and research this to kind of just understand how does carbs work and fat work and all the rest of this stuff. So basically online it says carbs speed up your metabolism. Pretty much it fires up your metabolism, helping you to lose weight, and then it releases fatty acids to help you preserve muscle mass. But it seems my body is firing, I'm losing pounds, but I'm also losing muscle mass at the same time. So I was like, you know what? I don't know. Like, I figured, let me just go into week number 3. I'm not gonna stop. I'm just gonna basically, I gotta figure this out. I gotta figure out exactly how my body operates. So the thing is, like, I'm trying to consider if I should add more carbs to my meal. Like, maybe if I have more carbs, then that will help with, skeletal muscle growth, because it says here is that it's supposed to pretty much like maintain your skeletal muscle. Like, you're using the carbs. Well, actually, you use the carbs and then the fatty acids generate, and that is supposed to allow for you to hold on to your skeletal muscle. That's the understanding that I got. Well, it says here to preserve your muscle mass. So I don't know if, what to do in this particular situation. So if you guys have any advice on what I should do, let me know in the comments down below, because like I don't know, like this is totally new to me and everything like that. A part of me is fearful of gaining the weight back. I'm gonna be honest with you, and I think in back of my head, well, I know in back of my head, I'm trying to maintain that portion control so that I just don't lose it and start, eating just a whole bunch of carbs and everything like that. Now, do not get me wrong. Like I said, I go to the buffet, I do things like that. However, right away, the next day, I jump right back into low carb. Or that next meal, I jump right back into low carb. So, I just trying to figure this whole situation out. However, I feel good. Like, my body feels good. I feel like I'm performing really well in my exercises. I don't feel like I'm tired. I don't feel like, I remember when I was 221, like my back would hurt. I don't feel like my back hurts. I'm not in pain or anything like that, or waking up in pain, unable to move around and so forth. Also, I feel like I do not get shortness of breath. When I walk really, really fast and everything like that, I don't get shortness of breath as I used to before. Obviously, that's probably likely to me carrying around less weight. I could say that is a positive. I have, just to let you guys know, I went from a size, I was squeezed into a size 16, but I'm gonna be honest with you. At that 221, I was pretty much at like a size 18. Like, I was bringing out my size 18 jeans. So right now, I am a size 12. I have a couple of bottoms that are in a size 10 as well too, and I have no problem fitting them or anything like that. And then also I went from a extra large down to like a medium large. So physically I feel good. Mentally, each day it changes back and forth from how I'm feeling mentally, obviously with anxiety and those factors as well too, that that plays into how I perform and how my body may feel and everything like that. But I've been handling that pretty well. So guys, yeah, so like I said, if you have advice on what you think I can do to help with the skeletal muscle situation and building and everything like that, I do plan to do more research. YouTube is kind of like my go-to and everything like that. That's informative, but I just have to find the right content to watch. But I'm going to continue at it. I don't feel like I'm doing anything that is taking a toll on my body or anything like that. Like, I actually feel probably better than the first time I lost the weight. I'm going to be honest with you, and that was a couple of years ago. I feel like I have more knowledge now than I had, the first time around. So guys, that is the video here, and everything like that. I hope that, I don't know what this video is going to result in, but this is my information, everything like that, and we're going to, pretty much get this straightened out and so forth. So guys, if you have enjoyed this video, or if you just want to share this video, I would appreciate that you do that. As I stated in my last video, I'm trying to grow my hair YouTube channel. So if you know somebody who may be interested in this type of content and everything like that, and following my journey, or they're trying to figure out how to start their journey and everything like that, or what have you, and they're doing keto or carb cycling, or whatever they may be doing, send them my way. Again, comments, you can post them down below and everything like that. I'll reply back as soon as I can and everything. So that's pretty much it. So share, comment, subscribe. Obviously, give the video a thumbs up if you have gotten this far. I would definitely appreciate that. And pretty much as I end every video, I try to end every video. Make sure you stay blessed and that you treat each other kindly out there in those streets. All right, guys, that's enough talking. All right, I'll talk to you guys later. Have a good rest of your day.